everyone in my speech and communications class. My name is Haley Starkey, and today the title of my speech for you is called Bump Set Spike. So the purpose of this speech is to inform you guys a little bit about how volleyball has changed me into the person I am today. So, picture yourself on the court of a tied championship game with it being your match point, and you get the perfect set and you're able to completely slam the ball to the floor and you win the game. My guess is many of you guys have already played a sport sometime in your lifetime, and hopefully you'll be able to relate to my speech in some way, shape, or form as I'm presenting it to you today. So this story is about my volleyball career and how this sport has changed my life ever since I was 12 years old. So being on the court surrounded by my fellow teammates has taught me about hard work, dedication, and leadership, which has shaped me into the young lady I am today. So from the moment I stepped out on the court, I knew I fell in love. However, my skill level was not really there, and I virtually knew nothing about the sport. So my parents always pushed me to be the best that I can be at whatever I am able to do, and so this really pushed me to be better at volleyball through hard work. So first things first is I was not very strong. I was a stick skinny girl, and I had no hand-eye coordination or muscle to hit or serve the ball, which are 2 out of the 3 most important things about volleyball. So, but one thing I could do was I could serve underhand. So I decided I was gonna put all my time and focus into doing this one skill, and it was actually able to get me on the A team because I was on the B team. So I remember the first chance I got to play on the A team, I was so excited and I got so hooked on the sport because I finally felt like I was fitting in, and I was just super excited to play with the girls. However, playing on the court and getting more playing time meant more responsibility. So I remember getting my first ace from an overhand serve, which is a huge deal, and I was so excited, and all of my hard work was finally paying off. I was also very uncoordinated, so my sense of depth perception was terrible, and I was never able to hit or serve the ball hit or pass the ball very good. Because of my poor depth perception. However, there was one time in 7th grade when I went to go hit the ball from the back row, and I was super confident. I called the ball out. I thought I was absolutely going to crush it and win us the point. So it was the 3rd contact, and I went up to go swing, and I completely missed the ball, and I biffed it, and it went like 2 feet in front of me. Super embarrassing, and I apologized to all my coaches. I apologized to my teammates, and because I lost us the point. And so I do remember that. However, now as a college volleyball player, I know a lot more about the sport, and I'm a lot stronger now, so I'm able to get a kill from the back row, which is super exciting. My depth perception could still use a little bit of work, but that's okay. It's something to work harder towards. So with working hard in the gym and wanting to become a better player for the sport, and I grew more of a love for the sport, and with that became more dedication to volleyball. So with dedication, I joined club volleyball, which is in the off season of school, so I was able to become more engaged in the sport. And during this time, I got to meet lots of new people who had the same love for the sport, which is super, super exciting. And I was able to better myself and better those around me. So I began learning new skills about compared to the ones I already have. And unfortunately, I had a really bad ankle injury, so during freshman year, so I was unable to play for a few weeks. However, during this time, I was able to better myself, and I went to physical therapy to help the healing process move faster, and I still went to all the practices, I still went to all the games, and I grew more of a dedication through volleyball during this time because I realized how much I loved playing the sport, and it really bummed me out that I wasn't able to play. So with playing volleyball pretty much year-round really grew my dedication. And then the last point I have is leadership. So after years of practice, my hard work and dedication really paid off, and I was able to get a spot on the varsity volleyball team, which is super exciting, during my freshman year. So being on the varsity volleyball team as a freshman, it really grew leadership because the girls around me were really able to help build my leadership skills and help build my confidence when I was on the court, and having that opportunity at such a young age was super, super exciting. The older girls were a little nervous because they thought I was going to take their spot on the court. So through leadership skills, I was able to actually turn that around and grow a friendship with these girls instead. and it really helped our team bonding and helped our on-court communication, which was really good. So volleyball has really taught me all of these valuable life skills, which make me into the person I am today. So through hard work, it has built my work ethic, and in all aspects of my life, on the court, off the court, in the classroom, no matter what it is. And so now I'm able to push myself further in order to reach my goals in the future. And dedication has taught me not to give up on myself or give up on the things that I love, no matter the trials or tribulations that may come around or that may follow with what my goals are. So, and lastly, I've really been able to become a positive leader, again, on the court, off the court, in the classroom, no matter what it is. So, which is really exciting. So according to ESPN, volleyball is one of the #1 growing sports with, in 2015 to 2016, around 4,133 girls adding on to volleyball. And volleyball actually took away 276 girls who were participating in basketball, which I find really interesting. And according to Volleyball Posts Another Year of Solid Growth, the American Volleyball Coaches Association, women's court volleyball continues to lead with 1,755 programs across the U.S. in colleges and universities, which are very, very exciting. So I hope that you guys were able to get something out of my presentation to you today, and I really hope you enjoyed listening. Thank you so much.